on it, I'm on it. I blow 100 mil, then make another 100 mil. Bitch, I'm on it, I'm on it. I hustle hard, oh my God, look at me, I'm so rich. I'm on it, I'm on it. My swag on 100, yeah, that fly shit, I want it quick.
Yeah, we have a very special guest, Charlemagne Tha God is here.
Yep, Charlemagne Tha God, the hood general, voice of the gutter. When I speak, the streets listen. What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, man.
What's going on?
So congratulations on the Breakfast Club. Like, you guys definitely have a super, just dope dynamic between you guys.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I mean, that comes from, all of us at one point in time, we were our own individual, like we were sidekicks.
Right.
Like I was Wendy's sidekick. Angela Yee was Cypher Sound sidekick. Envy was Miss Jones sidekick. Right. So, when you got three people who come from that sidekick dynamic, we understand staying in your own lane and playing your position. So it makes for a good chemistry. Plus, we all did our own shows, too,
Right. Tell us, okay, when I was watching and listening to one of your classic interviews with Diddy, and when you made Shine the donkey of the day, like, he just had this stone cold, I really thought he might, like, something might happen in there. Were you at all nervous at any point? Like, I just went too far just now.
Not at all. You should never be nervous when you're telling the truth. And I wasn't even doing that because Diddy was in the room. It was organic. Like, I had just heard a new Shine record that was terrible. Shine is trash. Shine's like the wackest rapper in the world right now. He's like worse than Little B. Like they're like in the first class trash bracket, Little B and Shine.
But in the end of the day, he did 10 years for Diddy. Diddy's not gonna. He can make
he
a
didn't
fucking.
do 10 years for Diddy. Diddy let him rock the 10 years and said, "You good, nigga."
Let's be clear. He did 10 years for Shine.
Yeah.
Well,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? I mean, I salute him on doing the 10 years. That's a long bid, but that has nothing to do with his rap skills.
Like, you get really mean on air. Just like, not like that Eric Williams, you like bodied him for the whole time.
Listen, Eric Williams, right? Okay. Does he not have a knot on his head?
Yeah, I know.
Does it not look like he's growing another head?
Okay.
Does he not look like Hellboy?
So you wanted to to remind him.
Exactly. So for me to tell him that's not like
just so you know. Mean. Wow.
Holy shit. I heard your name on MSG Network. Mm-hmm. Boomer Esiason, NFL MVP, was talking about what you and your father went through. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, no, I had to tweet this. That's big business. National TV.
Yeah, my father had a little situation at the Jets game. He's a diehard Cowboy fan, and you know how those football games get, man. Yeah, you got on your Cowboys jersey, the Jets got on their jerseys, the Jets fans root for who they root for, Cowboy fans root for who they root for, and it was an altercation, and, a couple guys tried to jump my pops, and my pop tased him.
Yeah,
tased him.
Yeah, that's what we do. Like, you got to defend yourself.
But their issue was, they said because your father's a Jehovah's Witness.
That totally got misconstrued. We was raised Jehovah's Witnesses.
Understood.
And we was raised Jehovah's Witnesses. He's been disfellowshipped for years, so he's not a practicing Jehovah's Witness. But, you have those habits, those habits of not standing up during the national anthem. But that's not the reason he wasn't standing up. The reason he wasn't standing up is because he suffers from high blood pressure. And he's 59 years old, and he was out tailgating all day, and he didn't take his blood pressure medication. So he was feeling a little dizzy. So if he want to sit down, that's his business. Why can't he sit down? Right. It wasn't about being unpatriotic or un-American, To me, the un-American is them saying if he was a Jehovah's Witness, he should have stood up anyway.
That's what they said on MSG.
But I thought the creed was freedom, justice, equality, and all, regardless of religion or race.
Right.
So if that's the case, then respect his religion. If that's what he was, if that was his religion, respect it.
Did you get a chance to see the what was it, ESPN show this morning?
Chris Bosh and
Chris
Skip
Bosh.
Bayless.
Yeah.
I actually saw that. It's funny because I was sitting down watching that interview and I said to myself, all I want somebody to ask Chris Bosh, and I know that's not the forum for it on First Take. Like, Chris Bosh, are you gay? That's all everybody wants to know.
Are you wearing that purple for a reason?
Yeah, the guy runs around. He looks like he got a vibrating mouthpiece. He drinks his Gatorade. He does his pinky like this. Like, come on.
He has a squeeze top on it.
Come on.
It out.
Come on, Christina. Let's talk. Let's talk, Christina. No, you know what, though? If Chris Bosh was like that and he came out the closet, he'd be so paid.
Yeah.
Think about all the things he could do. Like how they got the Jordan Hill. He could have his own sneaker hill.
Whoa.
For real.
So he
could get an H&M advertisement. They could come out with a pink Gatorade drink for him.
Oh, pink Gatorade drink.
Think about all the ways you can market a gay NBA
Barry
player.
Bosh. Yeah, that'll be a good flavor.
Think about it. There's an article on thisis50.com today where Justin Bieber says he wears women's clothes because they fit. Homie, if you can fit women's clothes, you need to start drinking some protein shakes and some muscle milk and, you know, eat some grilled chicken, get your weight up. Like, you should not be wearing women's clothes. Like, that shit looks crazy, man.
And girls, I mean, I wouldn't really find that attractive, knowing that he smashes his manhood into that.
Man, you got your man Wayne with the women's jeggings on. He might as well come out with a line of women's jeggings.
He should.
And the sizes can be like Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter 4.
Will you ever support a Drake record?
Listen, I think Drake can rap. I just don't like when he sings. I don't like that singing shit. That shit is whack. Like, I always say, he sounds like Sandra Huxtable from The Cosby Show when she was heard over Elvin. That's how that shit sounds. The flowers have died. There is no morning dew. The crickets sing sad love songs, and I am so blue. That's how Drake sounds.
Wow, you have a voice on you, Charlemagne. You can put a song out.
Man. You listen to Drake sing too long, you start fucking lactating, B. Grown ass man will start lactating. I don't got time for that estrogen filled shit. I like when he raps though. He can rap his ass off, but all that singing shit, like, nah, I'm not with that. It's a different breed of man out here nowadays. I always tell people it's straight, gay, and Drake. It's 3 sexual orientations. You got straight dudes, gay dudes, and Drake dudes. It's 3 type of orientations. The Drake dudes are the jeggings and the running home to watch basketball wives and the singing fucking sad love songs because your cricket died.
I'm going to read you off a bunch of couples right now that are popular. And can you predict their future in like 1 or 2 sentences?
Absolutely.
Shaq and Hoops.
I think that's going to last. And the reason I think that's going to last, I'm going to tell you why. Because Hoops was a hoe.
Oh, okay.
And Shaq is an OG. Shaq's older. Shaq ain't trying to be running around chasing these chicks no more, man. He ready to cool out, chill. And Hoops is tired of getting cummed on by a bunch of different dudes. So it's like, let's just be one big happy family together.
All right.
I'm gonna keep y'all. I'm telling you, hoes is where it's at. Y'all better get you a hoe and reformer.
Wow.
That hoes make the best wives. After a while, a hoe will get tired of hoeing, and if she get put in a situation where she can be cool and she can get taken care of, you can absolutely turn a hoe into a house. No. Listen, Maya, do you understand girls with morals and values don't stand a chance out here no more?
No, I know. Stop.
Angela Yee said that the best hoes be winning.
Yeah.
Hoes are winning. Hoes got the reality shows. Yeah. Hoes are the ones getting married. You chicks with morals and values, you ladies. You girls with class.
You get
that's a wrap. Y'all get nothing. Yeah. Y'all single.
So 2 more, and they're both sisters because I want to see who you think is going to last longer out of these 2. Chris Humphries and Kim Kardashian, or Lamar and Khloe.
Definitely Lamar and Khloe.
Yeah, they're already got the track record.
See what once Kim realizes that Chris isn't the dude that jumped over the car in the slam dunk contest, once Kim realizes that, it's gonna be a wrap. Like when the NBA lockout is over and Kim comes to Nets games and she's like, damn,
why is nobody here?
why doesn't he ever play?
Why is he on the bench?
Like why is he always on the bench? Once she realizes that, man, that's a wrap.
Well, what about Steve Harvey?
I respect Steve. I definitely respect him. I used to work with Steve. I used to work with him at WBLS, and like he never used to wash his hands when he pee. Like that's what I remember. I remember that. Like I remember being in the bathroom with him numerous times, and he never would wash his hands when he pee. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna front. I tried that for like a week. I'm like, yo, this dude's winning. He's successful. Let me try not washing my hands. But it just didn't feel right. If you feel grimy, you don't wash your hands and somebody want to come give you a pound, you like, nah, I didn't wash my hands. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I respect. You gotta respect Steve.
Yeah, he rocked a wig for 20 years and gassed chicks into thinking that was a real hairline.
Nah, he freaking gassed chicks to make people think that book can actually help them from getting out the Lonely Vagina Club. That's what he did. He turned that fucking book into a movie. You know what that book is? That book is hope. That's why hope rhymes with dope. You know what I'm saying? People like my man Duval said that all the time. Like people get drugged up off hope, and that's what he did. He sold a book full of hope.
Jesus.
You know, these hoes had hope. He gave these hoes hope.
He gave these hoes hope,
and he won. Well, I got a top 5. My top 5.
Oh, let's go.
Is Serena Williams.
Good.
Kelly Rowland.
Oh,
Stacey Dash.
Nice.
And Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
And Patti LaBelle.
Patty.
That's my sucker for. She's just sexy. Patty's just a sexy older chick. That's my I want to suck a fart out their butt list right there.
So, Patti LaBelle. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my 5.
Niggas won't try me. I'm strapped with the lami. If they's Illuminati, what am I? Am I Bugatti? Lottie Dottie. We like to party. Big for one. What am I? Am I Bugatti? Lottie Dottie. We like to party. Big for in the morning. Go outside and catch a body. I ball full time, nigga.